We are joined by men's basketball head coach for the Beavers, Matt Murken. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Exciting time of year. You guys have been on the court officially for a month of practice, a little bit longer with the conditioning and stuff, but now you finally get to play some games that count, heading to Missouri for a couple of games this weekend. How excited are the guys to start the season and play some games that actually matter?
Yeah, I'm really excited. You know, it's always gets to that time of year where, here in Minot, a little snow. You know, this week it seems like it's basketball season, so as long as there's a little bit of snow on the ground, we might as well be playing counting games. We've been fortunate to have a couple of, scrimmages and exhibitions and things like that to play some other teams and gain some experience, but really excited to open up in our conference challenge, play two teams from within our region. And see where we're at. And as we say every time, it's coach talk, I guess, a little bit, but we really mean it. Like, let's see what we do well and keep getting better at that. Let's see where we need to improve and move forward, because we only get 6 non-conference games, and then it's conference season and the rigors of the NSIC. But it'll be really fun to test ourselves on the road this weekend and see where we're at. And happy with our progress so far in our exhibition slate, but now it's time to go for real.
You mentioned the exhibition slate. It started in August. You guys have had 5 exhibitions, the road trip to Canada, a couple of scrimmages. You've had a chance to, what a lot of teams won't get the benefit of, to see your team, to work with your team, and to have the team gel. So you have an idea of what to expect from these guys, a little bit more than some. So what do you expect from guys who are returning this year, and who are the impact guys in that department?
Yeah, I think the chance to travel in the summertime to play some extra games is great for everybody. Certainly a lot different. We had really practiced and played live maybe 2 days before we took off. So a different team now, of course, but good for our kind of more so to just team chemistry, bonding, get some experience, get some things, basic things down on film to go over with our guys once we could start up practice again when we got back. But just with our returners, a chance for them to get out there, and Ben Bowl has been playing with us for 4 years in our program now, and then Cam Dunphy and Jackson Gunville for 3 years each. So those guys have kind of been the guys that we've leaned on heavily here early in the season, and experienced guards, the most experienced guys that we have as far as playing time on the court, and guys that have started and played a lot for us and bring a lot to the table that way. And those guys have been, in expanded roles again, as they have been kind of each year. And then, other returners, Calvin Sisk and Roman Shrema, have been playing inside for us, guys that have been in the program for a while but not really played too much at all. And then Jalen Cook and Dylan Gachaba, 2 guys as well that were freshmen last year that are now looking to play more with all the seniors that we had last year graduating. And been getting out there, so looking for a lot from those guys, whether that's hopefully a ton of production, but for sure leadership, and this is how we do things, and kind of to carry the culture on a day-to-day basis, and this is what we do, and this is how we do it. So they've been great at that so far, along with some of our other older guys as well, that say, hey, we don't do that here, or we do that here, and those are big things for our program.
You brought in a good-sized recruiting class. Obviously, you lost a lot of guys, so you had to bring in a good-sized recruiting class. What do you see from the guys that have come in and have joined the team, and who do you expect a lot from in that department?
Yeah, we started with 4 transfers, guys that we saw play a lot last year. Javion Tolliver has been good for us, transfer from Trinidad State College. Kari Broadway from Science, North Dakota State College of Science. And his teammate Connor Hollenbeck from Science as well. We saw them a lot in Mondac play. And then Michael Jock from Dawson, also a Mondac player, guy that we've seen a lot. So those are our 4 transfers that have come in. All have been really good at times. All have showed that they have some things to improve at times, just like all our guys. But excited to see all of them continue to play more. And then our freshman class with Trey Brand and Jaden Wysocki and Caleb Vandergrind are some really good players as well. And all those guys are a different spot kind of on their basketball career journey. And with new guys, I think everybody's always up and down a little bit, but probably more so newcomers. And I think that extra practice time helped those guys a lot to get comfortable and let us progress a little bit faster when we got back to campus in September, and then early in October. I felt like we're ahead of where we've been in the past, just given those extra days. So I'm super excited about the length, the athleticism, the effort that those guys put forth every day. They fit right in with what we want to do as a basketball team, and that's been great for us so far this year.
You mentioned so many guys. Is this team going to be that deep, or is it just finding those guys that are going to be
Yeah, we've got
guys?
great competition right now. We talk about the third guys all the time. I've probably as much depth as I've had since I've been here. A lot of you can certainly look back, and a lot of times we played 8 and maybe 9 guys or maybe 10. But I think this year we have a lot of guys still battling to see who's going to be out there on any given night, and it's probably going to change. Whoever we start on Friday, we're still not sure about that even here as we sit here on Tuesday. A couple great competitions going on, but whoever we start on Friday may not be who we start next Thursday when we come back home, or whoever doesn't play might play more, and that's some guys play better in games. Some guys will step up. I'm sure somebody will be better than I think they are even now. I like our team, but somebody will step forward and continue to improve, and it is really wide open for us right now. But through the exhibition games, we've kind of started to play more guys. More minutes and less, I think the first game we played 18, 16 guys or something, and, almost everybody played 5 to 15 minutes. But that competition is healthy every day and fun every day for a coach, and I think for the players too.
Talk about the trip to Missouri. You guys get Central Missouri and then East Central. What do you know about them, and how tough is this weekend?
Our team, a lot of new guys. Their team's a lot of new guys. East Central, a new coach even. And that's kind of the little bit, right, the state of college basketball with people transferring and different things, and it's a little bit rotating rosters everywhere, it seems, maybe more so than usual. We're kind of different last year with all those sixth-year seniors and COVID and all those guys coming back. So we had a lot of stability. I think we had a good team last year. I think we have different strengths, more athleticism, more length this year. That allows us to do some things differently, both defensively and offensively. But really excited to play two teams that we think are going to be talented, going to be athletic, going to be teams that are maybe better than where they're picked in their league. Just kind of looking at the preseason stuff, which I don't do, but you go to their website to look at their players and stuff, and you notice, they're picked here or there. So excited just to compete. A lot of unknown that first weekend. Teams haven't played, don't have a lot of information to go on. So mostly focusing on us and what we do, and just kind of say, hey, here's what we're going to do, and we'll kind of see what they do on the fly a little bit based off last year, a little bit based off what they think they might want to do. But right now, this weekend, Minot State basketball getting better, doing what we do, and hopefully playing some great ball.
Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck this weekend. Teams on the road. Fans, you don't have to wait long to see them, though, at home. Next week, Thursday, 12:30 against Presentation. And then Saturday night, I believe it's a 6 o'clock tip-off Saturday night, Montana State Billings in town. So come pack the MSU Dome and cheer your Beavers on next weekend.
Yep. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.